Radebe praises the South African and Italian governments for their part in securing her and Bruno Pellizzari's freedom. And the ANC apologises to journalists attending its policy conference in Midrand after a face-off between journalists, police and security staff. I'm Richard Brooks. Radebe, one of the two South Africans kept hostage for 20 months by Somali pirates, has heaped praise on the South African and Italian governments for their part in securing her and Bruno Pellizzari's freedom. The couple arrived at Joburg's O.R. Tambo International Airport this afternoon to an emotional welcome by family, friends and a horde of media. Rochelle Seaton-Rogers has more.
Deborah Collett broke down in tears when she spoke about how the good thoughts of South Africans had kept them going. She says the conditions they were kept in were inhumane and they were treated worse than animals who weren't fed very well and they were handcuffed 24/7. She says they weren't allowed to bath much and had no soap, only half a litre of water to share between them a day, which had to be used for the toilet as well. Bruno Pellizzari, who could barely speak because he had lost his voice, said it would take him 4 lifetimes to repay everyone. He says South Africa has created a rainbow nation and the rest of the world needs to do the same. He says his old life is gone and he is now a new person.
The ANC has apologised to journalists attending its policy conference in Midrand. This after a face-off between journalists, police and security staff. Spokesperson Jackson Mtembu says cameras and other equipment that have been confiscated will be returned. Here's ANC Head of Policy, Jeff Radebe.
That should not have happened. It is not our policy. It is not our plan not to allow journalists to photograph and speak to members of the ANC at this policy conference. So that mishap is being regretted and we profusely apologize for that. We have taken steps to ensure that it doesn't happen again.
A clearer picture is emerging about the damage caused by a tornado in the Bethlehem area of the Eastern Free State last weekend. In Bethlehem, 42 people were provided with shelter at the local fire station. On the Vonderboom farm, 6 mud houses were flattened and a woman died. The SANDF is to erect tents on the farm. On the farm Drina, a mud house and 2 shacks were destroyed. The farmhouse roof was blown off, causing extensive damage to the house. On the Eden Small Holding, 6 brick houses were partially destroyed and 4 horses died. On another farm, 11 dwellings were destroyed, as well as 2 brick houses.